Hello student, welcome back to BEHS Sumati Academy. This is your science teacher Rasmi Dikshit. So today we will start our new chapter. This is chapter 6, Bones, Joints and Muscles. So today we have to learn about the bones, joints and muscles. So first, we all know about our various parts of our body like head, hands, legs, eyes, etc. But we don't know the inner organs of our body like heart, lungs, and also we don't know about the bones, muscles, brains, and inside of our eyes. So first we have to understand about the structured framework of our bones. So that is known as human skeleton. As in the picture you can see the human skeleton. So human skeleton is a framework of bones which protect our internal organs. Okay, and a human being or adult human consists total 206 bones of different shapes, size, and different functions. Means all the bones which are in a which is included in our skeleton have different shapes, size, and also they have different functions. Like some bones are long, like our thigh bone, and some are very small, like our ear bone, and some are immovable, some are movable bones in our body, some are short, some are flat. So we have to learn about each and every bone, and every bone is joined with another bone at least by one joint. Okay, as some bones are movable, so there are different types of bones, so each bone are joined together with another with a joint. So finally, the ordered structure of all bones together makes a skeleton. So if someone asks what is a skeleton, so we can say skeleton is an ordered structure of all bones together which protects our internal organs. Okay, so this is known as human skeleton. Now next we have skull. Okay, skull. So it is also called as a brain box. Okay, it is also called as a brain box because it protects our brain. Okay, this skull protects our brain. That's why it is known as brain box. So first, the front part of our head is made up of 14 facial bones. Okay, the front part of our head consists total 14 facial bones, and the upper part is made up of 8 flat bones. Okay, means first the front part of our head consists 14 facial bones, and the upper part is consists total 8 flat bones. Okay, and all these bones are interlocked tightly. Okay, all these bones are interlocked tightly, which makes one another immovable. Okay, so they are connected or interlocked very tightly, so no bones can move. Okay, so they are interconnected very tightly. Now in our head or in the skull, there is only bone which can move in our head. We have only one movable bone in our skull in our head, that is lower jaw. As you can see in the picture where we consist the lower jaw. So with the help of this bone we eat or we talk. You can see with the experiment, when you talk, when you eat, only the lower jaw moves, only the bone of lower jaw moves. Okay, so in our head we have total 14 facial bones and 8 flat bones, and we have only one movable bones in our head, that is lower jaw bone, which enable us to talk and eat. Now next we have the backbone or the vertical column or spine. Okay, so the spine is attached to the head. Okay, spine is directly attached to the head, and it is made up of 33 small irregular bones. Okay, it is made up of 33 small irregular bones, and out of which few are fused. Okay, few are fused, so we count them as a 26. So the question can be asked, and we have 33 vertebral bones, but still we count them as a 26. Why? Because out of 33 bones, some are fused, that's why we count as 26. Now the next question we can think in our mind, then why they fuse together. So the basic idea is to fuse together two or more vertebrae so that they heal into a single. Okay, the basic idea or the basic function to fuse together so they can heal into a single solid bone. Okay, and this is done to eliminate painful motion or to restore stability to the spine. Okay, this is why it is done in our body, to eliminate the painful motion or to restore stability to the spine. So again, we have total 33 small irregular bones in our spine or vertical bones, but some are fused, that's why we count them as a 26. Okay, and each bone is known as vertebra. Okay, vertebra, each bone is known as vertebra, and oh, every vertebra consists a hole in the center. Okay, each vertebra consists a hole in the center, so the spinal cord can easily pass through. Okay, so the spinal cord can easily pass through, that's why each vertebra has a central hole. Okay, and again the question, the first vertebra is atlas. What is the first vertebra in the backbone of vertebral column? That is atlas. Now, next topic we have rib cage. Okay, rib cage. So the rib cage is made up of 12 pairs of thin, flat, irregular and curved bones. As in the picture, you can see the structure of rib cage in our body or in the human bodies. It is made up of 12 pairs, means total 24. It is 12 pair means total 24. So it is 12 pairs of thin, flat, irregular and curved bones, which are first which are attached at the back to the vertebral column. Okay, first at the back side it is attached to the vertebral column, and in the front side it is connected or attached to the breastbone. Okay, rib cage in the back side it is connected to the vertebral column, or in the front side it is connected to the breastbone. Okay, so this is the rib cage, or in the picture you can see the structure of rib cage. Now, rib cage protects hearts and lungs. As in the human body, in the second picture you can see the uh, position of the rib cage in our body. So there only we consist the lungs and heart. So rib cage protects our heart and lungs, and it also help in breathing. Okay, it will also have a very important role in breathing. So this is the importance of the rib cage. In the next video we will learn about more our skeleton. Till thank you.